After many years and the passing of a generation, your family has resettled in the area of Thinis, in Upper Egypt. Here, a small band of local rulers is attempting to extend its influence over Lower Egypt and all lands along the River Nile, and to unite this realm under its own house with one supreme leader. Establishing Thinis as a thriving city like nothing ever seen before will prove the worthiness of the Thinite Confederacy and help them gain supremacy over Lower Egypt and the other factions vying for power. In time, this will mean providing the population with entertainment and building wonderful temples to worship the region's patron deity. To build a city this grand will require a substantial supply of cash. You'll find rich deposits of gold ore in Thinis, and harvesting them should be your first priority.
Alrighty, welcome back, mates. This is the next episode. We're going to the next mission here. We've got gold and crime. So a few extra little details here. Let's slow things down a bit before we start. Now we've got ourselves a little bit of gold over here and a bit of farming over there. Do we have any farming? No, we haven't unlocked any of that just yet. Okay, let's set ourselves up a little bit of a housing block over here. How are we going to do this one? Again, trees are not of any use to us, so let's get rid of them. Bulldoze all that. Bit unfortunate. We're going to want a housing block. Let me think. How are we going to do this? Village Palace, we want to be up as close to these mines as we can. Looks like we can put it anywhere. So that's not the issue. The issue, though, is getting housing here suitably put in. Again, I'm not going to bother with a proper housing block just yet. But let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want an extra space in between them. Hopefully that should make things just a little bit better. Oops, stuffed up there. Okay, this will be our little housing block for the minute. And I actually quite enjoy putting, or I quite like putting housing on the outside of my blocks. This allows you to essentially, once I get that all set up, I'll be able to run a road back here and be able to tap this without actually having the walkers spread out and travel outside the area. So let's speed time up a bit and get some people to come and arrive. Now we're going to need water. Whack that one there. We'll need a firehouse and an architect's post. And all that in here. Oops, misclick. And let's throw it in a police station right there. Okay, get some people in. Now where are we going to want food? That's the question. I don't have roadblocks just yet. So I don't really have much choice. I'm going to have to build it down here. Keep it away. Now obviously desirability last mission was sort of my Achilles heel. I believe we will unlock some proper desirability buildings later. We'll find that out though. Okay, employees needed, that's fine. They're going to move in gradually themselves. Probably want a couple more houses though. Might be nice to whack them down here. Alrighty, we've probably got a decent population here. Let's start setting up the village palace and get some gold coming in. I'm probably going to want it to go this way. How much we've got out of money? That's fine. 51%. Okay, I'm going to want it to loop around. Actually, why do I want it to loop around? Let me rethink this a little bit better. Actually, let's try putting the mines down first. That might be a better idea. If I whack them, yeah, there. Okay, we are definitely running into a bit of debt here. Let's run this around here. And like that. And that should allow them all to get good access. We'll need an architect's post. We'll whack that one. May as well put it right there. And a firehouse just in case. That should be more than sufficient to give them all. Except for some reason that one is not getting employment access. We'll get there in time, no doubt. There we go. So the gold is coming in. We should be able to get ourselves out of debt fairly quickly. And the next option will be to feed our people. throw in. I think one bazaar should be more than sufficient. I will put it up here. Put it up here though. There we go. Okay, Gods of Egypt. So this game has a interesting system where they have a patron god and then you have other lesser minor gods. And patron god will generally need more stuff. In this particular one we have just Bast. That is the only person. So we throw that right there. We only have to worship Bast. She is our patron god. This will make things very nice. I reckon I could actually put a festival square right there. They normally mess up my housing blocks, so I don't put them down, but I think that looks quite nice there. Entertainment, excellent. Now what we can do is throw down our little booth on the corner here. Let's build that temporarily, and we'll grab our booth, and then we can delete that again. Problem solved. Now we are going to need a juggler school. I think we can put that safely down here. I just want to double check our risks are fine. Fire is good and collapse is perfect. Alrighty then. Alrighty, we are feeding our people. They are leveling up, and desirability of the area, that is a concern. Can throw in another temple. Actually, let's throw in some shrines. Shrines don't need to be staffed by anybody, but we can put them in. Now, they do need to be patrolled so they don't catch fire and burn down, but they will bump up our respect for the god as well. There we go, very nice. I'll probably actually get away with another bazaar at this point. I mean, they will eventually get that. I might throw another one in. Let's go put a bazaar right there. And let's have ourselves a little festival. No, we don't actually have the money for a festival, so I am going to just keep going along. We're going to need to get out of debt very quickly. 500 residents. We are getting there slowly. Now we only require, what do we require? 10 of something or other. 10 ordinary cottages. Now that's it there. An ordinary cottage is the one just before pottery. So we are very nearly there. You need desirability. So how about we throw in another shrine. 120 Devons. A little bit exy, but we've got the cash coming in. And there we go, end of the mission.
Excellent! You have built the first true city in this unforgiving land, providing for your citizens' corporal and spiritual needs, and have helped the Thinite Confederacy unify the divided land.
Well, that is the end of this episode. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button if you do indeed enjoy the content, and I'll see you probably tomorrow as we head in for the third mission. I've been Blxz, this has been Pharaoh. Take care.